today. How exciting. Is this going to be your first one? Oh, even more fun. Well, I just want to say that you look absolutely amazing without a lick of makeup. I wish we could just send you out like that because you would win the all natural look 100%. But of course, this is a full glam and glitz pageant, and we want to make sure that you are up to the standards of the judges. But remember, the only thing that truly matters is that you go out there, you feel good about yourself, and you have fun. Don't let the opinions of a few judges, number one, tear you down or make you feel insecure, bad, anything at all. This is all just for fun. It's the main thing to remember, because a lot of people get out there and they think like, I'm gonna win first place, and then the judges kind of nitpick them apart, and then they end up feeling really bad about themselves and want to change things about themselves. No, boo. Do not let that happen, okay? None of these judges could get out there and walk this stage like you can. Trust me. But I just want to give you that little spiel since it's your first time, and I just want to make sure that you feel good and that you're happy, okay? Alright, so tell me, what color is your outfit? We are going to match it to either your dress, your pantsuit, whatever it is that you're going to be wearing. Okay. Alright. Well, I do have a really nice palette that has some pinks and pretty much what I'm wearing now, but I will not give you the exact same look. I'll give you your unique own look. I'm just gonna start by wiping off your face, okay? This is just, it's not even a makeup remover wipe, it's just a cleansing. It's just nice, it'll get rid of all those oils and make your skin nice and fresh for some primer. Yay, I'm so excited to see you out there on the stage. You are going to look amazing, and it's going to be so much fun. That's the main thing, is just remember to have fun with it, because it is supposed to be fun. Yes, it's a competition, and yes, you're going to be glammed up and not looking how you look on a normal basis, but that's the fun part. It's a every here and there situation, every so often. Perfect. That should be good. Perfect. Now, oops, almost made it in the trash bag. Now, what the goal is here is we want to make your skin look airbrushed, okay? So we're not going to load on any type of liquid foundation. Now, don't get me wrong, many of the liquid foundations are amazing. They look good. They can either be matte or dewy or poreless, whatever, and they do look really, really nice. But when we go out there with the stage lights and all these different lights, we really want you to come across as shoo, 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 airbrushed. And with that being said, we are going to use all powders on your face today. So we have a foundation powder, a bronzer powder, a highlighting powder, and a contour powder. All of those. And we are just going to use brush strokes, I think I said that right, and kind of just layer it on very nicely but not cakey. And this primer that we're going to use will help with that. I'll show you what I have here. This is my little bucket of makeup. We have all kinds in here. So we will do this primer right here. It is just a hydrating primer. Powders can be a bit powdery, and what happens is if you have any little dry flakes or anything on your face, such as even creases, little wrinkles, which is fine to have, don't worry, but any little creases, dry patches, the powder tends to really just stick to those like glue, and obviously we don't want that. So we're going to use this. It is a Sheer Envy Hydrating Primer, 12-hour makeup grip. It plumps, moisturizes, and perfects. I have used this earlier today to do my makeup. And I also just want to mention, you may notice that I'll probably touch my hair a little bit here and there. And that is because, well, I need some more hairspray in my hair, especially with this crown on. It's getting a little frizzy, it's a little bit humid, so if I'm moving it around, just please pardon that. So let's get a little bit of this. And I'm just going to rub that in between my hands and just wipe that on your face. Gently, gently, all over, and just smooth it out. Smooth, smooth, smooth. You have great skin. Yes, you do. Do not say you don't, because you have wonderful and amazing skin. I'm telling you, if this was all natural, you go out there and win it all. You're gonna win it all with full glam too, trust me. Okay, let's give that a second. I'm just gonna do some hand fans. And that'll just blow just a little bit of air to help dry that up. We want it to be pretty much dry, maybe just the slightest bit tacky. And I'm going to get the next thing we'll need. For your brows, we're going to use a brow pencil, but I really would like to keep it a little bit more natural on the brows, so we're not going to do the traditional full fill-in, dark, slick. I'm going to do more of a feather brow because we're going to do some really nice high-end eye makeup, okay? And that's going to be the center of attention. You notice how my brows are a little bit filled in almost all the way, but the attention pretty much comes right here to my eyes. That's the goal. We want to bring the attention right here to the center of the base. So we will do your foundation first, the powder foundation, and we'll do your brows a little bit after because we're not going to be using concealer to cut them because that's liquid, and we're using powder, and sometimes they don't go together very well. They'll clash and they'll get all patchy and nasty, so we don't want that. So we are going to be using this matte and poreless foundation here. It's just a powder. It is in the shade 220 Natural Beige, and we will darken it up as needed. If we need to grab a different one for your skin tone, we can, but we can darken it and make it blend much better if you're concerned at all about that. Now, what I'm going to do is take this brush here. It's a fluffy brush. And I'm going to pat that a couple times. And I'm going to do patting motions like this. I'm not going to just start swirling it. We're going to pat, 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 and go from there. Perfect. This is looking good actually. It's very, very nice. It's very light as well, so it's not looking harsh in any way, shape, or form. Grab a little here. Sorry. Go ahead and close your eyes. I'm going to do just a bit. Good. And now I'm just going to do a little bit on your neck. Go ahead and lift your chin a bit. We want to blend it down and make sure everything looks blended and nice. Okay, lovely. We're done with that. Now we will move on to some bronzing, contour, and highlight. Because it is full glam, we are going to go a little bit extra on the contour and the highlight. For the bronzer here, we're going to be using this one. It's in the shade Forever Sun-Kissed. And this is going to go on your forehead and down your temples a bit. And then in your cheekbones, we have a different color contour that's a little bit deeper and darker. So we're going to tap, 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 tap again. And I'm going to just swirl this a bit here to give you that sun-kissed look up on your forehead. And just bronze up the face. It just needs to be darkened up a little bit based on your skin tone. That'll help this powder look a bit darker as well. Just a little bit. Yeah, swirl, 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 swirl. Doesn't this fluffy brush feel nice? So nice and soft. It's not like, I don't know, wire scraping your face. Can you imagine? That'd be terrible. Yeah, I know. In a little bit right here. That should be good with the bronzer. We can come back and do more if we need to. But for now, I think that looks very, very nice. What we will go to is the contour shade now and really deepen that up. Let me grab that. And I'll show you what it looks like. The light shade for the highlight is in here as well. Let me show you what that looks like. The lighter shade for the highlight and contour is in here. This is called the Shade and Light palette. Is the contour kit. And here's how it looks inside. So here's going to be your contour, that darker shade, and then down here is that lighter shade for the highlighted areas. Now we're going to put some dimension in your face. What that means is we will take a brush such as this, and we will use the dark shade. We'll dip, 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 carve out your cheekbones, and then where we want to bring more light and make it look like your face is the high points of your face, your T-zone here, maybe under your eyes, and also under your contour will make a nice sharp line. We'll use that lighter color. So I'm gonna dip, 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 just a little bit. Go ahead and do this. Perfect. And I'm just gonna sculpt here on your cheekbones. Might be a little harsh at first, the line is a little harsh, but we are gonna blend it, do not worry at all. A little bit more. Okay, good. Love how that looks. You can definitely tell that it just like snatched your cheekbones. I'm gonna put that brush down for now and pick up this one, which is more of a fluffy brush. See, it's still angled. The lighting's making it look very odd. It is still angled, and we're just going to blend with this. So I'm gonna put that right where we did that contour and just and I'm just doing circular motions and bringing it up and out, up and out, up and out, up and out, up and out. Same thing on the other side, just blend, blend, blend. Love this, you look so awesome. For your eyes, we're going to do two-tone, like a deeper on the outside and lighter sparkle on the inside. I do just need to take, let's see. I'm going to use the very tip of this brush to get on that lighter shade here. And we are going to do a line right underneath your contour. Go ahead and suck in like that. Good, just hold really still. I'm going to do this. Carve this out. Good, perfect. Same thing on the other side. Good. You know what? I'm looking and everything else looks pretty good and blended. I don't think we need to add any more high spots. Everything looks very, very nice. So what I'm going to do is blend with this brush now. And I'm going to blend these two shades a bit together, the dark and the lighter. little bit of your bronzer up here, just a bit. Yes. You look so great. Alright, we'll put this away for now. And we are going to just do your brows a little bit at this point. Since we aren't doing anything too extreme, just following the natural shape of your brow and filling them in with some feather light strokes. Just to give them a nice fill in, but natural, as I mentioned. So for that, we will be using a brow pencil, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do small flicks. You have a really nice shape to your brows. Do you usually wax them or thread them, pluck them? Very nice. And right here in the front, I'm gonna go super light. Super light. And now I'm gonna use the spoolie edge and just blend that a little bit. Not much, because we didn't do much. Yeah, love that. Now this eye over here. Same thing. Very light-handed. And I'm going to extend your tail out just a little bit on each one. Smile. Oh yes. Alright. Put that down. Let's go to the fun part. All we have to do is go ahead and do some eye makeup. We're going to do pink, pretty, make it look awesome. And then we will put on some gel liner. Do you want lashes? You probably should do lashes. I mean, I didn't do lashes today, but if you want to do lashes, we can. Or we could really voluminize your lashes with some awesome mascara, couple coats. What do you prefer? Well, it's personal preference. So a lot of times people will say like, yes, you gotta have the lashes. But there are other people who just do a couple coats of mascara, make them look nice and pretty and long. And that will also be perfectly fine. Do you want to see maybe just how it looks once we do the eyeshadow and then you can decide? Okay, let's do that. So I am going to be using this Lovebird palette by ColourPop. These are the shades right here. So pretty. And I'm thinking we're gonna do this darker purple, and that's gonna be for your outside edge, alright? And then I'm thinking either doing this really pretty sparkly one, which I have on myself, or we can do more of a chunky glitter, or this one up here. So I'm gonna get this darker, no aigrettes on first, and then we'll see what we should use for the inner. So let's go ahead and do that. I am going to use this brush here to start packing it on, and we're not going to do the exact thing I have. For you, we're going to do a nice blended look. So we won't do the harsh lines like I have, just something blended, soft, beautiful. So let's tap into that. And this is very pigmented, so we want to be careful. I'm going to make sure there's not a lot of extra because I don't want it falling onto your cheeks. And let's go ahead and start. Right here. This is a beautiful color with your eye shade, by the way. This is going to look very nice. Love that for you. I'm so honored that I get to do your makeup for your first pageant. Thank you so much for trusting me. Of course. And I'm going to do this eye as well, kind of at the same time, so we can get the same look. And, well, the thing is, when I do my own makeup, I always do the full completed look on this eye, and then I'll go ahead and mimic it on the other eye. But when I'm doing other people's makeup, I like to do kind of the same thing on each eye at the same time. Makes it a little bit quicker and easier. And I usually already know what I'm going for. Sometimes for myself, I just wing it. This look, I just winged it. No plans, no nothing. Get a little bit more in here. Right here, bringing this to the middle of your eye. And that way we have a really good spot to do that lighter sparkle in the front. Now let me grab my brush here, just a little blending brush. And I'm just going to do circles and blend. Circles and blend. Very, very nice. Oh, this was absolutely the right choice. You look so fabulous. Blend, 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 blend. Okay, let's build that up a little bit more. When you blend, sometimes, you know, the pigment gets a little bit washed away. So you just need to add a bit more on. So be a little more heavy-handed with this coat. Not coat, but layer. You know what I mean. A little bit more. Wonderful. Okay. And again, I'm just going to take this and blend, 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 blend. Blend, 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 blend. Love that. Okay. Now, I'm going to use this other brush here. This one is a fluffy brush. However, it works really, really well to pack on the color that we use in the front, whatever the lighter color is. For example, if we use this light sparkly color, it puts it on in a nice gradient look so that it doesn't just look flat and like packed on there. It really makes it nice and light. If you can see how mine is, I used a brush just like this. So I'm thinking I really want to do this color. This one would look nice. You know what? Let me see what lip color we're using. I have this lip color for you. So what would be the best? This might be a little too pink. Maybe we should go with this one here. That's pretty similar, huh? You like that one? Alright, this one's called Sing a Song. We'll do that one in the inner corner. Or I should say the inner half of the eye. So I'm just going to pat that on my brush. Pretty generous amount. Let me get that piece of fuzz off there. Sorry about that. Pretty generous amount because we do want to have some good coverage. And I'm going to start on this eye. Pat that in. Pat, 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 pat. Yep, that's the perfect one. I'm so glad we chose that. That looks really good. I already know you're gonna love it. And we'll pack it in on this eye. Get a little bit more. Perfect. And then I do want to put just a tiny speck of glitter somewhere. We will take a look once we blend these two out. I'm thinking maybe even just right in the very center corner, like where your tear duct is. Obviously not in your tear duct, but right there in the inner corner would be really pretty for just like probably this glitter right here. Let me show you how it looks. Look at that. What? So stunning. So we probably will do that sparkle in the inner corner. Is that okay with you? I think it would look really, really nice. Alright, let's do it. I'm going to use the back of the brush. Let me just wipe it, make sure it's very, very clean. And I'm just going to take that and lightly get a little bit. This is a pressed glitter, so it kind of just sticks. You don't need any glue or anything. It just stays right on. And I'm just going to tap very close to your eye here. Yep, perfect, perfect. Just the right amount too. It's not too much. Other eye. Let me make sure those are very symmetrical. Yep, perfect. Alright, we are done with this. What I do want to do is just take this brush actually that we just used for the glitter. I'm just wiping it off because I'm going to use this to blend the two shades, the dark one and the lighter. Very gently right here in the middle. Just blend, blend, blend. Back and forth. Blend, blend, blend. And this eye. Blend, 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 blend. Lovely. Lovely. I love it. Alright. Well, here's what I recommend. Let's go ahead and put on the gloss. You can have a look. Well, let's do the mascara. Put on the mascara, then the gloss. Then I want you to take a look. Let me know. Do you think it needs lashes? Do you feel good with how it looks? And we'll go from there, okay? Or do you want to just look now? Take a peek. Take a peek. Go ahead. I'll get the mascara ready. That's what I'm saying. I think it looks really good. Why don't we try just doing like 3 coats? We'll make your lashes a little bit longer than mine, a little bit darker than mine. And then we'll pop on the gloss, a little bit of highlighter. And I think you're honestly going to be very happy with how that looks. Alright, let's do it. So this, not gloss, this is mascara. This mascara that I'm using is called L'Oreal Telescopic. I live by it, will die by it. Put this on me when I die. Hopefully not for a long time, but this is the one, okay? Look at that little scoop. Alright, go ahead and just look straight for me, not down, not up, just straight. Promise I won't poke you. We're gonna just put on a couple quick layers here. Please pardon my stomach. Very, very hungry. And when you wiggle back and forth and then pull through, puts on even more product. Little trick of the trade. Instead of just doing your classic swipe, if you go to the root, wiggle, wiggle, and then slowly pull up, you'll get maximum volume. Let's do this other eye. Wiggle, wiggle, up. Wiggle, 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 up. Wiggle, 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 up. This is gonna work. This is gonna be very, very nice. Let's give that like 10 seconds on each side to dry, and then we'll go ahead and add some more. And in the meantime, let me go ahead and throw some brow gel on you. This is just a clear gel, and all it's going to do is just hold your brows in place. We're going to use just a little bit. We don't want it to look frosty. Perfect. This one is just by ColourPop. And let's get another round of mascara. Shoop, shoop, shoop. And we're going to do that wiggle, 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 pull. Wiggle, 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 pull. Lovely. This eye. Let me get some more product. We need a lot. Wiggle, 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 pull. Wiggle, 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 pull. Yeah, this is doing exactly what it should be. It's not getting clumpy spider legs, nothing like that. Let's just give that a couple more seconds. The second coat takes just slightly longer to get tacky because now you have more product on. So in the meantime, I'm going to throw on a little bit of highlighter on your cheeks. If you can tell, this is the one that I'm wearing right now, and it is Wisteria by Kylie Cosmetics. And it is this beautiful loose powder here. So shiny and beautiful. Oh, I hope I never run out of it. And I've had it for a long time. Yep. So let's get just a bit. As you can see, it's very, very sparkly. And I'm going to do your cheekbones here. Just a little. Because this goes a long, long, long way, darling. Long. Good. You just do very light-handed because this goes on so powdery and fine that it just goes everywhere. Alright, let me just blend a little bit better. And I'm going to tap just to get a little bit more everywhere. But not too much because, you know, a couple times during pageants, when I was still learning, I made the mistake of putting too much highlighter on my upper lip and my nose, and I looked like a sweaty mess. Only if you do too much though, so that's why you gotta be careful. Last coat. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Yep, that's the right way we went, baby. 1, 2, 3. This was the best idea. The lashes, I think, would be beautiful. It's not that they wouldn't be, but it would really take away from that eye look. And that's why I personally didn't wear lashes today, because I thought that this eye look spoke for itself. And I said, if I put on lashes, it's gonna cover that up. And you want it to be seen. And let's just do a tiny bit on the bottom. Go ahead and look up this time. We're just gonna do nick, 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 nick. Little nicks, I call them. I don't know why, but I just like nick the lashes instead of trying to do it like too much, because you don't want too much. Just little flicks and nicks. Good. Alright, my beautiful pageant queen. Let's put on some gloss. And you are ready. We're running out of time. You are about to go on, so we gotta hurry. And this is the Disney Designer Collection Ultra Glossy Lip. And this is in the shade Boo. Boo. This one's ultra glossy for sure. Pucker up a bit. Let's just put this on. Oh, yes. Love it, love it, love it. A little bit more. Do that. Oh, you look so good. 20 out of 10. You look amazing. Are you ready to take a look? Alright, look, let me know what you think. Let me know if anything needs to be changed or altered in any way. I'll be more than happy. Oh, I'm so glad you love it. I love it. I think you look so wonderful and amazing. You are ready to go out there, answer those interview questions, show your talent, strut your stuff. You look amazing and you are gonna win. You're gonna win. Yes, you are. Alright, well, I'll be out there rooting for you. I can't wait to see you on stage. Best of luck. Best of luck. You do have the best look, but best of luck. And I'll see you after the pageant, okay? You're gonna have a crown. I already know it. Alright, love.